Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 1 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 1 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find the list of the chapters. There you can find we're going to start with the chapter measurement. The lessons we're going to cover today are which customary unit of length is appropriate, customary unit of length word problems, which customary unit of weight is appropriate, compare and convert cups, pins, and cords. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Okay, here I am on grade 1 math. Chapter we are on right now is measurement. Let's just start with the lesson that is which customary unit of length is appropriate. Which is a better estimate for the height of a bucket of paint. 1 foot. So the bucket of the paint would be 1 foot because 1 inch is too short. So the correct option is 1 foot. Let's just start with the test questions. Basically, we use these units to measure length of anything. So which is a better estimate for the length of a shower head? 6 inch or 6 foot? 6 feet or 6 inch? So which is the correct option? The length of the shower head would be 6 inches. 6 feet is too long for the length of the oh, that would be 6 feet, right? Because 6 inches is too short. Option number two is the correct option. Which is the better estimate for the length of a finger? So the length of the finger would be 2 inches. 2 feet is too long for the length of the finger, right? That would be 2 inches. Option number one is the correct option. Which is a better estimate for the length of a sewing set? Is it 7 inches or 7 feet? It would be 7 feet. 7 inches is too short for the length of the swing set. Which is a better estimate for the height of a ketchup bottle? One inch or 1 foot? The length of the ketchup bottle would be 1 foot. 1 inch is too short for the length of the ketchup bottle. Got it? Which is a better estimate for the length of a postcard? 5 feet or 5 inches? The length of the postcard would be 5 inches. 5 feet is too long for the length of the postcard. Which is a better estimate for the length of a rake? 5 inches, 5 feet. That would be 5 feet. Option number one is the correct option. Which is a better estimate for the length of the tennis racket? 27 feet, 27 inches. Tennis racket would be 27 inches. Option number one is the correct option. Which is a better estimate for the length of a surfboard? 7 feet, 7 inches. That would be 7 feet. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself today. Let me just move on to next lesson. That is compare customary unit of length word problems. At the dentist's office, the purple toothbrush is 9 inch long. The red toothbrush is 1 inch longer than the purple toothbrush. The yellow toothbrush is 3 inches shorter than the purple toothbrush. How many inches long is the red toothbrush? The red toothbrush is 1 inches longer than purple. So we know that the purple toothbrush is 9 inch long. So 9 plus 1 is 10. The correct option is 10. Okay, let's start with the test questions. Brooks robot is 10 feet long. Akash robot is 4 inch longer than the Brooks. How many feet long is Akash robot? So the Akash robot is 4 feet longer than Brooks. So the Brooks robot is 10 and the Akash robot is 4 inch longer. So 10 plus 4 is 14. So the correct option is 14. That would be 14. Option number 2 is the correct option. In Relay's office, the green trash can is 17 inches tall. The paper recycling bin is 1 inch taller than the green trash can. The black garbage can is 2 inches shorter than the green trash can. How many inches tall is the black garbage can? The black garbage can is 2 inches shorter than the green garbage can. So the green garbage can is 17 inches tall. So the black garbage can is 17 minus 2 that equals 50. The correct option is 15. Option number 1 is the correct option. Josie's ice cream cone is 7 inches tall. Nina's ice cream is 7 inches taller than Josie's. How many inches tall is Nina's ice cream cone? So the Nina's ice cream cone is 7 inches taller than Josie's, right? 7 inches taller means you need to add 7 to Josie's ice cream length. So 7 plus 7 makes 14. Option number 3 is the correct option. That is 14. Option number 3 is the correct option. At the neighborhood bakery, maple bars are 6 inches long. Coconut bars are 1 inches longer than maple bars. So how many inches long are coconut bars? That is 7. The correct option is option number 4 is the correct option. Harry's hammer is 11 inches long. Tommy's hammer is 2 inch shorter than Harry's. So how many inches long is Tommy's hammer? Tommy's hammer is 2 inches shorter than Harry's. So 11 minus 2 is 9. Option number 4 is the correct option. 9 inches long it is. Jackson's car is 11 feet long. Lena's car. So how many feet long is Lena's car? That would be 2 inch longer than Jackson's, right? So you need to add 2 to 11. So 11 plus 2 is 13. Option number 2 is the correct option. At the dentist's office, the purple toothbrush is 9 inches long. The red toothbrush is 1 inch longer than the purple toothbrush. The yellow toothbrush is 3 inches shorter than the purple toothbrush. The red toothbrush is 1 inch longer than purple, so that would be 9 plus 1 makes 10. 10 it is. Option number 3 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is which customer unit of weight is appropriate? Which is a better estimate for the weight of a bag of groceries? 6 pounds 6 ounces. It would be 6 pounds. Let's just start with the test questions. Which is a better estimate for the weight of umbrella, 1 pound or 1 ounce? It would be 1 pound because 1 ounce is too little for the weight of an umbrella. So ounce is a smaller unit used to measure the smaller things, right? Which is a better estimate for the weight of a chicken sandwich? The chicken sandwich would be 7 ounces because 7 pounds is too much for the sandwich. Which is a better estimate for the weight of a bicycle, 24 pounds or 24 ounces? The bicycle would be 24 pounds. Option 2 is the correct option. Which is a better estimate for the weight of a dining table? Dining table would be 47 pounds. Option number 1 is the correct option. Which is a better estimate for the weight of a seagull? It would be 17 ounces. Option number 1 is the correct option. Which is the better estimate for the weight of a heavy suitcase? The weight of a heavy suitcase would be 43 pounds. Option number 1 is the correct option. Which is a better estimate for the weight of a baseball bat? That would be 28 ounces. Option number 2 is the correct option. Which is a better estimate for the weight of a violin? The weight of the violin would be 1 pound. Option number two is the correct option. It would be 1 pound. Which is the better estimate for the weight of a tomato? That would be 4 ounces. Option number one is the correct option. The weight of the shopping cart would be 18 pounds. Option number one is the correct option. Which is a better estimate for the weight of a bicycle helmet? Bicycle helmet would be 14 ounces. Option number one is the correct option. Which is a better estimate for the weight of a microwave? It would be 40 pounds. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is compare and convert cups, pins, and cords. Which is more, 4 cups or 1 pin? That would be 1 pint is same as 2 cups, right? So 4 cup is more than 2 cups. Whi- Which is more, 1 pint or 3 inches? So 1 pint is same as 2 cups. So 3 cups is more than 1 pint. 1 pint equal. That would be 1 pint equal 2 cups. Option number two is the correct option. Which is more, 4 cups or 1 quart? So 4 cups equal 1 quart. 4 cups is more than 1 quart, right? The correct option is 4 cup. Oh, they are equal. 1 quart equal 4 cups, right? So the correct option is 1 quart equal 4 cups. Convert 4 cups equal how many quarts? 4 cups equal 1 quart. Option number two is the correct option. That would be 1 quart. 4 cups is more than 1 pint. Eight cups is more than 1 quart because 1 quart equal 4 cups. 4 cups equal how many quarts? 4 cups equal 1 quart. Option number one is the correct option. Two cups equal how many pints? 2 cups equal 1 pint. Option number two is the correct option. Which is more, 1 quart or 7 cups? Seven cup is more than 1 quart. Convert 2 cups equal how many pints? Two cups equal one bent. Option number two is the correct option. Four cups equal how many quarts? Four cups equal one quart. Option number one is the correct option. Which is more, four cups or one quart? Four cups is more than one quart. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade one math. Chapter we were working on is measurement. The lessons we have covered today are which customer unit of length is appropriate, customer unit of length word problems, which customer unit of weight is appropriate, compare and convert cups, pins, and cords. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. With any of the lessons you can see on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you. You can write them down in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So, any questions you can please ask if you have any. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you